All right, boys, we got a special unboxing from the Pass Around group. These are knives that don't belong to me, so let's go ahead and abuse them because they came in from Ray at Everyday City Carry. They're already abused. Thanks, Ray. Thanks. Were you dragging them around New York City? Ugh. Oh, you get a zipper pouch with it. This is the Reticulan, by the way. Big and mini. Well, medium and mini, by the way. Isham design. Or Isham. Good, strong box. I don't know. What did you do, Ray? You left the little top thing on there? Okay. Reticulan, medium. BT, 2003 Alpha. And it's a beautiful, beautiful anodized job on here of nothingness. It's silver. Yes, it is. Check it out. Yeah, you got Elijah's little signature on there, and it says S35VN. So this is very reminiscent of a lot of the other knives he's done with Wii knives, etc. Oh, let's get the other one out. I'm going to do them together. To hell with it. You know, plus I got to get these passed on, and I've had these for like 10 days now, so somebody's going to start losing their mind. There's your, oh, well, by the way, so there's your little neck sheath, and there's your chain for Mr. Mini here because, oh, it's mini. It's mini. Minnie Mouse. Oh, it comes in this like really interesting, thick, you know, it's got your microfiber cloth. I mean, this is insulated. This would be winter sleeping for a June bug or something small enough to get in there. So, you know, get it full size would be all right for people. And down here, striving for greatness. Bestech is the best you can get. But they didn't go with my slogan. And this is the, so, you know, hello. 2-inch blade, but this one is 3 1/4. We'll put a tape on it here, but this is still under 8 inches, 3 3/4. But this one to 9C. This one's anodized though, $110, $220. So double your money, double your fun. And we're doing this outdoors because it's 81 degrees and crazy. I just don't want to be indoors. Although, ooh, it's warm enough. You know, you got your flipper tab there. Your little choil up front. You could look vicious. People will be scared. And this one, a little bit bigger. 3 1/4. That's almost starting into my territory. Yeah, okay. I was trying to figure out what the detent's all about, but I wouldn't want it any stronger than that. It's a reasonable. Oh, get over the detent ball there, buddy. Can I do this? Let me see. Yeah, okay, I can do that. You can finger flick it from this little cutaway in the blade. Let me pull this out. And there you go, Blade HQ. I couldn't find them on White Mountain Knives. I don't know if they're just not in yet on the medium or what the deal is. But if you can find them on White Mountain, then, you know, 10% you could save with LTK as your discount code. And interesting, S35EN, like I said, Warncliffe, satin grind, titanium, 8.96 ounces. Okay, what did you just get done listing, Blade HQ, before you put this in? Whoever, yeah, if you're paying them $12 an hour, you need to maybe rethink that. Okay, how about 3.57 ounces at 101 grams? Yikes. Oh, you know what? They were probably talking about this one. Never mind, I'm sorry. Yeah, 34 grams. I just love busting their ass. 1.2 ounces. So yeah, even both these together will almost make, what, 4 ounces? Oh, 4.78. But I'm thinking you'd have to double it up again to get to the 8.9. Oh, that was rugged. Okay, let's quit busting their ass. Okay, let's do this. Because we're at 0. And so how fat in the hand is it? Not all that much. 12.2 at 0.48, so it's under a ½ inch. Blade stock, let's take that. 0.12, yeah. 3 millimeter. Let's see this little dog. 2.4 millimeter. How fat? Well, about 10 millimeters, which is 0.39 of an inch. So very, very light. Yeah, I mean, I think they got the detent dialed in right. You just don't want much more than that on a small knife like this. So check it out. I mean, it's a nice looking knife. Is it $110 worth of nice looking? Well, I mean, I think that's up to the beholder. I remember, what was the Reich Hummingbird? And they keep doing those on mass drop, right? Or drop. But I kept thinking they were under 111. They were down to $80 at one time or something like that. So, and this over 200, 220. Okay. It's not 300. It's not 250. So, okay. Yeah, maybe. And if you could get a 10% discount, it'd take you down a little below 200. Okay, yeah, I guess that's reasonable. I was thinking they were kind of pricey, but maybe not. Backspacer on here. Isham, he's a different kind of cat. He's a great designer, and he's designed for, oh my God, Kaiser and Browse and Wii and Civivi and Bestech and on and on. So he's done a lot of work with a lot of different people in collaborative situations. And so you kind of look at his designs, and I decided to pull some papers, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I mean, take a look at his like Hall of Fame craziness, right? Okay. And guess which one this is? Is that a Wii knife? Wrong. That's a Browse. Right? That's a Browse. Kaiser. And I don't have the names marked down on here, so you can guess. I mean, a lot of these are, you see this, you see this. This Black Star is different, though. And there was an Abstruse and an Anthropos Civivi. And I think, I'm sorry, but I'm real budget knife kind of guy. And really, that and the McKenna, those three, I think are my favorites. I mean, because they're just users, and more practical. This one's not bad. I don't know how you feel about that. that was a little tough for me right there. That handle's so thin. Really, one of the first he did was the Megatherium, which sounds like an Army of Darkness or Bruce Campbell, cult classic thing. But Megatherium, and this one I think was one of the most practical ones. And, that's old school now, but they still make them. And, of course, the McKenna. But, you kind of see this, this. I mean, maybe this is like, what if Whoopi Goldberg didn't have dreads? I mean, it's kind of one of those identifiers that people can look at a design, not this one, obviously, but you kind of get it, who it is. And, here's another, I like this one too, another Browse. But you can see that happening. And is this the... No, this is not the Theta. That was a Kaiser one. The slideshow is over now. It's over. But I just thought that was interesting because they are very similar in design. And let's put a tape to it. 3 1/4 at about 85 millimeters, and yeah, 7 3/4 overall at right at about 20 centimeters. Now, tiny boy here is, and kick it, 2-inch blade, 2.1, something like that at 55 less than that, 52 millimeters, 5-inch overall at 12 and coming up on 13 centimeters. So small, very small knife. Not sure I'm in love with this. I think I'd take my hummingbird. My wife's got 2 hummingbirds. I stole one from her and she took it back, but so I know they're in the house. I really like them. I think they're cool. This is not bad either, but yeah, interesting knife, but just not that practical for me. This here is more my style, but really maybe the Anthropos or some of those are more my style. And if I want something really small and light, that McKenna is hard to beat. So that kind of thing. But you know, Bestech, they've done some stuff with Elijah, and they make a good knife. So, and I'm not going to take this apart because it's a pass around. So I wouldn't want anybody to abuse a knife before I got it either. And this is going on to the next guy. Centered, okay? Like I said, detent's appropriate. Ergos, it's really interesting. When I met Elijah in 2019, I think, maybe it was 2018, 2019, at SHOT Show, and he said, I go, you have real fanciful knife design, like a fantasy type knife, this and that. And he goes, what I really do though, I start with ergos and work my way out. So, here it's pretty neutral, but this is for your lead finger, and actually it's not bad at fitting your hand. It's just I feel so far back from this cutting edge. So I really kind of want to get up on it closer. And maybe this is really the way you're supposed to hold it, because if you look at this huge choil area, well, maybe that's it. And then you've got control. And it's not a huge knife anyhow with 3 1/4 inch blade, but see what I'm saying? And a little late on the detent, see that? See, I'm not over the detent yet. So you got to really kind of back up, and then you've almost lost the flipper tab. There you go. So it's probably a little bit of a learning curve to get back far enough to let it swing away over the detent ball. And let's see if we got to drop it all on this one. Blade's so damn light. No, not really. But, as a neck knife, maybe I kind of like neck knives that are fixed blade myself. So this, but it's showy, and yeah, it's usable technically. So, it just depends on which one you like. I think they're both, very trademark design of Elijah Isham. You either like his designs or you don't like his designs. And some I like better than others, but that goes for almost anybody that I look at as a designer. But yeah, I'm digging them. I'm going to let you go. You know what we do around here. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.